Here we go. Back into the game. Score is 14-4 in the favor of Virtus.pro. As Rob just said, very close to getting that 15th round that will secure them the draw, but also very close to actually winning the first map. 16-4, and to be honest, what a result would that be? Jesus, that would be insane.
That would be amazing. Like we said earlier, VeryGames did beat Virtus.pro 16-11 on Dust 2. But obviously Mirage is a completely different beast.
Yeah, and Pro Dust 2. That is in the map pool today, so we might have the hope and a chance of bringing you guys a third map in this match. To be honest, like VP winning 2-0 would be enough of a surprise, so a third map wouldn't even matter. But to be honest, honestly, I would like a third map, and I would also like an overtime if we are dreaming. But right now, Smiths is in a 1v3 with 15 HP and has basically no chance of winning, and he's taken out. And there we go, 15-4 for Virtus.pro.
Yeah, well, just Virtus.pro shouldn't have been able to win that round. I mean, VeryGames had just won on an early buy and had guns. We had players like Fox actually just using a pistol in that round for Virtus.pro, yet they still took it. I mean, even with Famas's, it's just they're just getting the better of VeryGames. They're reading what they're doing before they do it, and Existence is struggling to come up with more strats to do, and we're seeing a very fast A push coming in for VeryGames.
That was weird from Adrian. You should have still aim, but at this point, not really enough. VeryGames will get entry into the bomb site, and yeah, here is Existence getting that bomb down just at the back of the bomb site. He can hide at fireboxes. I guess that's what he'll do with this whip. No, he's not going to do that. But right now, a round where VeryGames can kind of mount their comeback on if they can take this one. Getting the bomb plant and probably also all the kills would be a great start for a comeback. We are seeing the CTs rushing in here. Dozier once more being the danger man. Angel also coming in with a couple of frags. Dozier taking out once more. Oh, it's Screamer's going to get the better of him in the end, and it's all on NBK now. NBK 1v3. He's going to take the first frag, but the CTs are already defusing, and that's going to be it. 16-4 for Virtus.pro over Team VeryGames in the first map. Jesus, is that going to ripple the CS community for a while? There's going to be so many comments on HLTV because this is not what anyone expected. We know VP are good, but beating VeryGames 16-4 on a map they lost so heavily to Lemon Dogs on is a big surprise.
Yeah, just completely blown away by that. Virtus.pro, absolutely insane.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore, because this is just shaking my entire thought of the top in Go right now. With Virtus.pro playing this well, Dozier fragging so much, and just in general the team being so good. I don't even know what I'm supposed to say. But yep, we're going to cut to an actual commercial break for the sponsors, which of course we have to do because they're paying for the entire thing. So big shout outs to them, and we'll be back with the second map between these two very, very good teams after that. Welcome back here to ESP TV for the second map between VeryGames and Virtus.pro in the Fnatic FragOut in the semi-final. The winner of this game will go straight to the grand final where they will face the winner of NIP Gaming versus the Nexus. That's going to be tomorrow at almost the exact same time, so do also stay tuned for that. But we do have the second map coming up for you guys. And surprise, surprise, it is DDoS2, the map pick of VeryGames. And as the couple of other days we've been streaming here, I have, of course, the always lovely Rob Harris, aka follow Rob on Twitter, with me today. Rob, how are you doing?
Good, good. Let's hope for less technical issues this time.
Yeah, less technical issues.
Still better than the Super Bowl.
Still better than the Super Bowl. That's our slogan or something. That's how we sell our product. Better than the Super Bowl. But yeah, we're gonna run straight into the knife round here on DDoS2, and with the recent updates to the Glock. Of course, it has made the T side a bit stronger, but how much do you reckon it is? Is it like 60% to 40% for the T side, or is it much more?
Well, most maps were pretty balanced anyway. I mean, obviously, on maps such as, say, Nuke, there's always an inherent CT bias, it's like a train as well, but in recent times in CSGO, it's actually the balance has become a lot closer. You've seen halves going 9-6, 8-7 instead of 11-4, 12-3. But with the update to the Glock, I think that shifts the balance even more in favor to the terrorists. Sorry, not the CTs. The CTs can't even buy Glocks anymore.
Yeah, it's all out.
So yeah, with a gun that I actually was testing this the other day, I was playing a mix, and with burst fire from the back of the bomb site on train all the way up to the bomb train, I did 119 in one with burst fire.
Shit, that's a lot of damage.
And it's so overpowered at the moment. I mean, everyone can agree that in both 1.6 and Source, the Glock was pretty well made. It was didn't do too much damage against armor. It didn't do too much damage at range. But when you got close, it was good. The burst fire was very useful. But at the moment, burst fire is actually better than well, single firing.
Yeah.
In every single range, and it's more accurate, and just there's no CT equivalent for it, so it's really hard to counter it.
Yeah, and of course a little update on the other match that has been going on at the same time with this one. That was Mouse versus NIP, and I'm getting the word that NIP has won that 16-5 or 16-4, something like that, with a pretty big margin. So NIP, I think by now, are secured a spot at the LAN finals for the ESEA. That will be somewhere in the USA, probably Dallas, Texas. But yeah, no one's really sure that now. We are, of course, still not live with this game. The players are still just duking it out in pre-game and just waiting for everyone to be ready so they can knife and decide the sides here in DE Dust 2. So yeah, we're still waiting. And here we go. The players are signaling they are ready to go. And we'll be ready to move in with the knife round here on Dust 2. Go knife long. We'll do this shit later or after. Great NBK.
So yeah, they're going to do their knife round now because they actually readied up for the knife round and Existence had left. So they're actually going to do it now. Ebot causing wonderful confusion.
Wonderful confusion. But here we go towards the knife round. Oh, nope. Okay. I'm not sure what that was about, but looks like VeryGames will have an easy lead here in the knife round now, 3v2. Now 2v2. And this is, by the way, the saddest thing to ever commentate in Counter-Strike, a knife round, because there's no way really to make it exciting.
Yeah, somebody needs to petition Foinks to get some Benny Hill music for it.
Yeah. We did that I-Series once, I remember that. That was amazing. But yeah, looks... Wow. Okay, so looks like the Team VeryGames guys want to switch to CT for the first half. That's kind of weird.
Well, we'll get it sorted in a second. This Ebot seems to be struggling with the whole...
Ebot is having problems, guys.
Oh yeah, if the match admin hadn't stopped the knife round so they could do it properly through Ebot, then it would have been fine. But now they need to switch the teams and just go straight live.
Yeah, I'm just... Okay, they are going to switch the teams. That means I'm going to switch the logos as well. So, here we go. Back to me.
Pressure on.
Pressure is on. I have to say something clever, and I have nothing to say. Nothing. Absolutely nothing to say.
I'm actually quite surprised that VeryGames are choosing to go straight onto CT because of what we were talking about earlier about how powerful the Glock is. But they've obviously got something in mind. I'm sure they'll be more confident in their CT side, generally speaking. But with recent changes, I guess all these updates from Valve could be considered changes to the metagame.
Yeah.
In its sort of comparison terms with other esport titles.
Very true. Right now we're still, of course, waiting for the bot to get moving. Angel just saying, I hope it's not live. VeryGames are in the lead. It's 6-0 in this warm-up thing. So yeah, matched up by admin. Hopefully they'll get things sorted. This is, of course, some of the stuff that happens when you develop a tool like Ebot, which is most of the time absolutely awesome, but if you mess something up, it's kind of hard to fix. But hopefully some clever guy is sitting behind a keyboard right now and doing it. Looks like it. So, here we go. Have fun. We're actually going to get one restart. It looks like we're going to jump straight into the pistol round here between VeryGames and Virtus.pro. Do remember, as you can see on your screen, Fox just fixed it up. Virtus.pro are in the lead 1-0 in maps. That means if they win Dust 2, which is the map choice of VeryGames, they have actually won the game 2-0, and they will be in the grand final of the Fnatic FragOut League.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely incredible if Virtus.pro were to take this.
Yeah. And so there we go, the former map score. Mirage coming in there, of course, some nice graphical stuff from the hand of Foinks. 16-4 in favor of Virtus.pro and Mirage, and now everyone's ready. Ebot's ready, the admin's ready, Virtus.pro are ready, VeryGames are ready. We can now go live with the pistol round. Yandidas too, of course, playing for VeryGames is Existence, Smiths, Kenny S, NBK, Scream. Playing for Virtus.pro is Fox, Adrian, Dosia, Kusha, and Angel. And yeah, Dust 2 going up here. Fox waiting in spawn to start things off. Kusha and Dosia being in middle.
Yeah, we actually saw some aggressive play straight away coming out from VeryGames. They put 3 people at long, trying to prevent any sort of strat there. didn't find anybody, and now you've both got Smith and Scream watching short, waiting for the push. Oh, great headshot!
And Kenius won't take down Kusha, so already now, without reading too much into things, it looks like VeryGames are looking more comfortable. They look more like their normal selves here in Dust 2 so far.
Yeah, looking much better than they did on Mirage. They took a risk, actually. They ended up with no players in B. They're just trying to outthink them as Adren onto Kenias with that Glock, once again doing damage. So Virtus.pro with their first frag in the round final. It looks like they actually are going to hit up short with Scream and Smith both in position. Oh, Smith's taking out Existence.
Wow, that was not good. And wow, Dozier coming in with yet another headshot. He was oh so very good on that Mirage map, and now he's showing back up. They do have the bomb. Fox has it on his back. Adrian will cut these CTs off here at spawn. Nice headshot coming out of Adren. And that leaves it all on Scream. Scream now 1v2. Has picked up one frag so far in the game and has picked up the Glock. And I cannot stress how important that is.
Yeah, you can just tell the CTs are actually willingly picking up Glocks now. That just proves how powerful it is. Wouldn't write Scream off here. Good position. Oh, no.
So, wow, this is pretty damn exciting because Virtus.pro have now taken the first pistol. They are in the lead 1-0 maps, and Smith's on -1 kills. He is not going to be well. Oh, actually, he's not that bad in the economy right now. He's 14, now 11, so he has the lowest amount of money. As Existence just fucked me over. That's alright. But yeah, VeryGames behind on the pistol on the CT side, the side they chose themselves. So yeah, Existence and the guys really fighting with their backs against the wall right now.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that VeryGames were unable to take that round. Actually, they were in a 5v3 at one point, and then they actually turned into 2 people still left alive at Virtus.pro at the end of the round. Seeing yet another aggressive push coming out of VeryGames. They're pushing 3 people up short. Wow, NBK.
Great from NBK. Now, Kenius will have a chance to do some damage here with his P250. It's right now 3v3, but of course, every advantage in the hands of the terrorist team. They have the health advantage, the weapon advantage, also the fact that they are on the terrorist team, and they can hit that A-bomb site with 3 men, while there can be maximum 2 CTs there at the same time. So, VeryGames still need a small miracle to win this round.
Yeah, we do actually have Smith in a good position here. He's on low HP. He's unable to do significant damage with the pistol there.
And here we go. Dozier coming in here for the last frag, and he will pick up the double, and that leaves him on 4 frags this round. This is, of course, first anti-eco coming out of Virtus.pro, winning it and making it 2-0 on the T side here in Dust 2. Yep,
so 2-0, and VeryGames still unable to buy, obviously. Smith's actually on -1 for 2 after that team kill on the Existence of the first round. And I can't see this round going anyway, except for Virtus. Oh, headshot onto Kuja though. He's actually down to 9 HP. And Angel down to 8 as well.
Kuja and Angel both low on HP, and Smith, if he picks up Adrian and the other guy in T-spawn, oh, he won't. Dozier once more with the best position possible. And wow, now it's all on NBK. Has picked up 1. Could go for the second here, but I think Fox will get the better of him. He has the better weapon and the better position. And that is 3-0. And actually one of the Virtus.pro guys surviving with 8 HP.
Yep, 8 HP, 8 more than you need, or 7 more than you need. And we'll actually see a buy round coming out from VeryGames. Now Fox, obviously with that AWP for Virtus.pro, if he can cause some damage here, he does tag Scream.
Yeah, that is okay. Of course, you always want to get that early kill, but attack down to 50% is quite good. And if they know that he's been tagged, which they probably know, they will know that that B-bomb side is kind of easier to hit. So they're either going to hit a full-on rush or a split into middle and then hit that B-bomb side up. And that is the question. What do they want to do? Angel could smoke off CT spawn here and then move up while his teammates will move in here from the bomb side. The question is, will he do that? Also, a very big thing here is, can Fox get the entry? Looks like they're not really committing to anything right now.
Yeah, you can see all of the pro players are grouped up around Thomas, and they're actually going to split off now after they're unable to grab the frag. VeryGames at the same time rotating off the B-bomb side after realising they're not going to be committing. I mean, Kenias and Scream are now outside the site after they were both facing originally. And they're actually going to move on to short now. Dozier with the bomb, Angel up there, Fox coming as well, Adrian coming through T-spawn, making sure no one's behind them. So just smart rotating. Yeah. No frags yet in the round with only 35 seconds left though, and they're going to have to commit very quickly here.
And here we go.
Here goes the Schmidt.
Flashes and smokes. Everyone knows exactly what to do here, but there's actually no one in the bomb site. It's only Existence who's right now ready to do damage for VeryGames, ready to stop this bomb plan from coming in. Can he do much? He picks up the second one. Close range with the AWP. Angels on that bomb site will probably take one down and along. The question is, will they hold in time? Angels though with a double onto 2. VG players looking for a third one. Will he get it? He gets the third one onto NBK. Kenny S coming in here from behind. Angel on 1 HP. Will be naded out here, and now it's all on Fox. Fox 1v2, has a pistol, and I think that's it right now. He might have an AWP, but he's not going to use it. And the defuse is going to come in, and it's going to be in time here. So VG is going to get their first round. And yeah, thanks to Rob the Robot for tuning in there for a second in that round. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was... Blame my phone, it was WhatsApp updating, and my Wi-Fi is so bad that it actually, if any app on my phone updates, my net almost crashes.
And then Rob the Robot comes in with it.
Yeah, so I'm back now.
Yeah. Normal Rob is back. And yeah, another buy round coming in here. Fox once more with the AWP, so the economy is not exactly stifled yet for Virtus.pro. You still see Dozier with 2-1. But if they lose this one, they're going to have to either force buy or take another eco right now for Virtus.pro. Of course, they want to keep their momentum rolling. They want to get more rounds on this T side. They're going to get at least, they need to get at least 8 or something. If not, then I think VeryGames are going to have an easy time on the T side. But still, VP are showing phenomenal play at the moment.
Yeah, but Dozier once again leading the way. I mean, he's 7 for 2 so far. And look, they've committed straight into this B-bomb site. VeryGames on a buy, and they're just unable to hold the pure power that comes in with them. And they're going to have to change something up very quickly. Yeah. Or they're going to fall behind too quickly, and it's going to be a carbon copy of the first map.
Let's see here. The bomb is planted right now for Virtus.pro, and it's not looking like, yeah, VeryGames not wanting to do anything right now. They want to save their weapons, and they might have a tough time. Dozier coming in here to backstab NBK, who was with that for Mars at T-spawn, and he might... Oh, Angel might catch him. And that leaves just 2 weapons from a round that made no damage at all to Virtus.pro. They got the bomb down, they didn't lose a single player, and VeryGames lost 3 weapons.
Yep, they did manage to save an AWP and an M4, but the rest of VeryGames unable to buy. I see Kenny S was picking up that M4 actually. They are actually on weapons just about. We're seeing once again another tag coming out from Fox. He's just absolutely nailing those door shots so far. And it's just giving Virtus.pro such a massive advantage because VeryGames was sort of adamantly refusing to smoke. Oh, great shot from MBK there. VeryGames adamant and stubborn to not smoke off mid doors, and it's not working out well for them as Virtus.pro get the reply frag through Angel taking down Smith in CT spawn. And you can see that Virtus.pro have actually worked on how VeryGames play, especially after how it went last time.
Yeah.
And they're trying to grab the frags where they need to, and they know MBK soloing long and Smith quite often in CT spawn. But Scream and Kenny S changing things up around the B bomb site a little bit, which is catching them off guard occasionally. But with only run round to their name, there's not much going to happen. Kucha doing a little bit of damage. But Existence is playing so passively on short that Virtus.pro, and included with Smith playing so passively in mid, Virtus.pro can take complete mid control and then work out what they want to do there. Oh, bad miss from Existence there. Does nail the shot finally.
But yeah, he will nail the firing one there, and that's going to be 4-2 for Virtus.pro. But still, I really like what you said about them really adapting to the way that VeryGames plays. And it's really easy to see, especially also on that Mirage, after they lost so heavily to Lemon Dogs, they worked on what they were doing on the map. And they worked on what they were doing wrong against VeryGames on DD2 a week ago or something like that. And that really is something every top team needs to do. Constantly revamp your strats, constantly anti-strat your opponents, and it looks like Virtus.pro are spending the time that they really need to become a top team if they aren't already. And top team, I'm saying like top 3 in the world. I'm actually not even kidding. These guys are playing so well right now. I think they belong there.
Yeah, if they just continue at this level, they will be feared. I mean, Nip would be scared to play them if they win the second map.
Yeah, I'll be scared to fucking cast them because this is wow. right now, Smith's scared to hold on that A-bomb side. He will be taken down. Existence now has to make some magic, and Adrian comes in, removes him with a headshot. And once more, 3v5, the bomb's going to go down for the Terrace team, and VG, Scream will get one though, but I was always about to say I'm going to save, but it's not looking like they want to commit to anything right now, so it's not even going to be a save. They're just going to die.
Yeah, great play there again for Virtus.pro. Adrian picking up 3 frags in the round, holding off short. It's just, they're not really even doing anything that special. VeryGames, they are sending one player onto short side, that's normally Existence. And then they've got MBK who goes around pit or close to Longhouse. And Smiths as well, sort of floating around a CT spawn area. And then you've got Scream and Kenny S over a B. And that's it. Scream is sitting passively next to the door. There's no AWPing going on. They're afraid to pick against Fox. So they never really have enough to buy an AWP because they're losing so many rounds that their economy isn't good enough. And you're seeing just Dosia and Fox rolling out long, 3 frags down already, and only Kenny S and Scream left alive. Obviously, this is an eco, but it's still the same principle. VeryGames doing exactly the same setup as they normally do.
And yeah, to be honest, Dosia and Fox were also 2 very beast players in that former map, the Mirage, and they are showing it once more. You can see Dosia with 10 to 3. Fox right now not with so many because he's mainly using the orbs and getting those 50 points of damage early on in the round, which means so much through those gates. But still, they are just cleaning things up right now. They were in the first map. They are very much so here in the second one. And they will probably also win this one since they are 3 to 2, but they have a big weapons advantage.
Yeah, massive weapon advantage. Oh, good shot from Kenny S there. Unable to do enough as Fox with that Glock once again getting a kill.
Wow. Yeah, and a big shout out to Foinks, by the way. He is the one controlling the scoreboard because I forget it from time to time, if not very, very much. So he's actually the one bringing you the scores at each spawn time, so I can talk freely with my good friend Rob here. And that's, I think, is one of the first times we see Fox not doing damage to the double doors there.
Yeah, as you can see, he's got 3 assists so far in 8 rounds, but all of those have been door tags when it hasn't been smoked.
And Smith is now pressured. I have no idea how Adrian pulled that frag off. He somehow got the frag, only losing 5 HP. NBK, though, will answer back and take him out, trading 1 for 1. And there goes Kenny S down. Angel will be taken out by NBK as well. And this one looks good from VeryGames. But now still Dosia is alive. He is on 16 HP, but he's still fragging it up now, taking out NBK, that is. But, oh, look at the CTs.
Yeah, aggressive play once again for VeryGames, actually working out well for them now. Dosia last man alive on 16 HP. And he's got 3 players to find, and the bomb as well. You can see the position of the counter-terrorists because they know they've got the bomb at top mid next to the barrels where the old palm tree used to be. Dosia can pretty much go everywhere he wants except mid, and he'll be alive.
Yeah. He just has to stay calm and get headshots. You should print that on a t-shirt.
Keep calm and shoot heads.
Yeah. But he's going to move his ass here into short area and probably will be taken out. Yeah, he's taken out by Scream, and that's going to be the 3rd round. Oh, there we go. And that reminds me, I have to log off friends. Just before some guy called Risk You Cucksucker or something like that happens. Oh, it's because Funks is tapping that tab thing and everything is going wrong. But yeah. Here we go.
No damage that time from Fox. I'm shocked.
No damage. He's falling off, man.
Yeah.
He's lost his
passion.
passion.
Too much pressure from everyone watching.
All the viewers just pressuring onto him. But yeah, another buy round right now. A bit forced by both teams. Smith is with it for Mars, and we do see Dosia and Angel. Angel with no grenades at all, and Dosia just with that Galil, same as Angel. So as we take a look at the economy here with these 2 teams, VeryGames sitting a bit better, but both of them really have some problems right now, economy-wise.
Yeah, and you can actually see MBK and Existence pushed through Longhouse, and their aggressive strats are starting to come together. 2 frags for Kenny S as they try and push, and Kucha taking him back.
Oh,
what? You can see the aggressive play.
But still...
Oh, Dosia spraying away gets 2 frags.
That should not have happened in any way possible. He flashed his teammate, then just got stuck, and still got out with 2 kills, surviving with 3 HP. That is not just not possible, but somehow Dosia made it happen.
I'm not sure what happened. Fox and Dosia with a combined total of 10 HP here. And Scream will know it as well. Yeah. I think they're absolutely heavy tag. Dosia is actually going to probably...
If Dosia wins this one, I'm going to call him God. I don't even care.
There's already a CSGO player called God.
Yeah, no, he's from Finland. Doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't care. I love Finland. They know it.
Scream's moved into a good position, actually, knowing Dosia's on HP. He's actually going to save that AWP quite wisely with only 3 HP against 2 of the best players from France. Yeah, like I said earlier in the round, MVK and Existence both walk push long, and they were out to T-spawn and top mid before Virtus.pro had even committed to the B bomb site. And as they started to commit, Kenny S got 2 frags with the AWP, and by the time they decided let's not actually rush into a death trap, they were turning around and you've got 2 players behind them. However, Dosia managed to somehow spray them away, but it was enough to win the round. So Virtus.pro now only 6-4 in front.
Yeah, and Existence will commit early on into this dark push, but we do see only pistols coming out of the entire team apart from Dosia. So getting a couple of kills traded, pistols for weapons, is very good at the early parts of this round. That means that Fox can pick up a weapon and Dosia can pick up a weapon, and even Kusha has one right now. So coming from an actual eco round right now from Virtus.pro, they actually have a chance of getting a round win, as it is now 3v2 as Smith disconnects for some apparent reason. But surely VeryGames will be having him back very soon into this game. So, see here, Scream will be taking down Angel. And Smith rejoins us. So right now we have a 2v1. NBK with an AWP, oh, okay. He's not going to pick up any AWP. He's just going to die to the AWP of Fox. And Rob just went into robot mode. Are you still here, Rob? No. Rob is dead, guys.
I'm alive, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to work out why I was going all robotic again. It's not even my phone anymore. It's just my bad internet.
We need to buy you better internet for some reason.
Please.
Is there actually a possibility of buying you better internet? Or is it just your area just being complete shit?
My area. I've actually got the best internet available in my area at the moment.
I know how it feels, bro. At my place, I got like shit internet. I can't even stream.
Hashtag UK internet.
Yeah.
UK rural internet, no less. But anyway, enough about my first world problems.
As he goes back into robot mode, that's the best timing ever. And we do have Scream now, being the last man standing, has picked off Adrian. But needs a bit more to clutch this round, really. He's now 1v4, was 1v5. If he clutches this one, he's not going to do that because the bomb is now planted on A and he's in T-spawn. But if he just gets a couple of exits, that's going to be alright for him. The most important thing is saving the AK, and he's not going to be able to do that. So 8-4 right now for Virtus.pro, and they can actually win if VeryGames gets the rest now. If they just have a decent second half, they can actually win this map by just having 8 rounds on the T side. But I don't think they're going to stop here. I think that Virtus.pro are going to get at least 10 in this half. Looks like it.
Once again, another tag coming up from Fox. So Scream actually on 25 HP now.
That's not good. Smith's right now doing damage. That short picking of Angel has been very good for Virtus.pro. Actually, all their players have been very good so far in this matchup. So, early damage being dealt from both teams. VeryGames being low on health. Smith and Scream both low, but they are one man in advantage. Kusha trying to make his way into middle here.
Yeah, hopefully I've actually fixed it now. I've just closed everything that's using the internet except for Skype and CSGO. But yeah, coming up short now with Virtus.pro. Smith and Scream both low on HP off. Obviously, Scream taking that tag early around. It's actually 2 players still in B. Smith's in CT spawn. So Existence with a lot of work to do here, and he can't do anything as Dosia takes him down.
Oh, and Adrian out long as well takes down NBK. Smith now has to do a huge amount of work. He has to hold the gap, but he's not even going to commit to that. They are going to try and retake from short while Scream is where? Okay, they're all three going to retake from short right now. They're pretty low on HP, and this is another buy round. It's just before they enter. Have a look at the economy. It's not looking good for VeryGames. And Fox and Dozy just, yeah, as I told them earlier, removing these players from the server, basically. And that is 9 rounds for Virtus.pro. I don't think 10 rounds is impossible at all. I actually think they might be able to take it to 11 because Dozy is playing so well. He's 7-5 right now on that T side, just pulling the load all on his own. Well, of course, the other players are chipping in, but still, he is almost 10 frags above anyone in his team, just playing so well this game.
Yeah, it was 17 for 5 so far, with 2 rounds left. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible, but Angel just makes it possible. The Russian dream, winning against VeryGames, is actually a possibility. I have... like, this is so weird for me to say this. I, of course, wanted VP to do well because we would have an interesting game, but I had no, like, thought about VeryGames actually losing this game. But right now, they are 1 map behind. The VP are about to take it 11-4 in the first half, so this might where it all happened. VP might take this 2-0.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. There's Angel trading at long. Kenny S actually down. Oh, Dosia with the AWP as well, taking down Smith.
Wow.
We're seeing 3 AWPs, no, 2 AWPs now. Fox and Dosia both with that rifle.
Oh, that's nice from Existence, though. Being in the correct spot at the correct time. Now Fox is coming in to revenge his dead teammate, and he's not going to get the kill. Existence gets the better of him, and now Dozy is looking for Existence at shot, but he's not going to show himself. They know they have the advantage, as Angel and Dozy are the last 2 remaining. Angel does have that bomb, and NBK is in good position at long to cover them up. So looks like finally VG will get back into this game and get a round on the board.
Yeah, if they can take this round, obviously, you would never ever rule out Virtus.pro, especially with Dosia still alive. The form he's in at the moment, 18 for 6. He's got a KD of 3 at the moment. Backstab from Scream, though.
Oh, Scream.
How did he not get that frag?
I have no idea.
That's really uncharacteristic of him. And Angel actually doing a fair amount of damage, forcing him back.
No.
There's something not quite right with VeryGames at the moment. MBK landing a good AWP shot there.
But still, yeah, I really have to agree. There's something not right with VeryGames. They are not used to missing shots like that. They're not used to losing rounds like this, even though they will win this last round. So it's going to be 10-5. But still, this is so unlike VeryGames, or at least the form we see them so far in Go. They seem to be very solid, very methodical, very strategical with their strats and how they lock everything down. This is not the VeryGames we're used to seeing. It might just be the great play from Virtus.pro that just pulling them off, but I have actually no idea what they should do. And with that bomb being dropped, we're going to go to a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the second half between VG and VP here in the Fnatic FragOut League semi-final. So welcome back here to ESP TV. The players not quite ready yet, and we have had no crashes so far here going into the second half of the second map. Virtus.pro are leading 10-5, and you can right now vote in the stream chat for which team you think is going to win this game on this map, actually, because this might be the last one if Virtus.pro wins it. You can write exclamation mark vote. Is it VP or Virtus.pro? Okay, exclamation mark vote VP for Virtus.pro, exclamation mark vote VG for VeryGames, and let's see who you guys out there in the chat think will win. But it looks like we're almost ready to go here with the two teams. Everyone's ready. They're yelling at the admin, and the admin surely will fix this any second, so they can go live with the second half. And Rob, yeah, what happened in this first half really? Virtus.pro just looking so good.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought we'd come into this map and we'd see VeryGames looking really, really much stronger. This is obviously their choice, and they're famed for their excellence on Dust 2. But it's not gone their way, and it's actually, from what I've seen anyway, it's down to sort of lack of sort of. I'm running out of words here. It's a lack of concentration, lack of sort of dedication to things.
Yeah.
I mean, the few dedicated strats they've pulled out, they've worked, but they're only picked up 5 rounds in the half.
And with that being said, we're going to jump straight into the game. The vote is going to be up after, or the results are going to be up after this pistol round. Of course, pistol rounds always meaning so much, but right now and go as the game is looking, terrorists have a big advantage in this pistol round. So if VP can pull home, that's a new word, can take this round home, then they are looking at 11-5 and probably also 13-5 against like the Glocks of VeryGames. So VeryGames have to come back now. They have to win this pistol, and they are in a great position, seeing that the Glock is so strong.
Yeah, you'd expect VeryGames to take this round, especially grabbing the early frag. I was seeing actually Adren is playing with a Deagle, which I'm rather surprised about because it's a really, really shit gun now.
Yeah. But he's still choosing it. Fox is right now at long. Looks like the terrorists will be moving up, as we can see them here on the minimap or on the overlay. And there comes the flashes. Fox doing no damage at all. And the terrorists will be stifled for a second here at long with that flashbang, but still, there's a one-man advantage for VeryGames right now.
Yeah, and they don't have much time left now. They've only got 30 seconds, so they are going to have to commit very quickly. And with those flashes coming in, they're actually somewhat spread apart. You see 4 players now pushing Scream top of mid, though.
And, Smith just missing an entire round of shots right now. He will pick up Doji in the end there. Existence with a nice headshot onto Fox, leaving just Kucha standing. And wouldn't it be really insane if VG just came back now and just took the map and brought us into a third map? I would personally love to see that, as Kineas jumps Kucha and makes it 6-10.
Yep, I'd love to see VeryGames come back into it. I reckon that break may really have gone in their favour. They will really be recomposing themselves in existence, but we're trying to motivate them into absolutely rolling on the second half. And so far, so good. What they did last round, they actually sat back, let everything unfold as it would normally need, whatever. And a great early pick there from existence. Smart play once again, flashing over, taking out Angel. Actually, let this round go out before I describe what happened.
Yeah. We have to change your name to Robo-Rob in the chat from now on. It's alright though. But Kenyas right now is pulling off a triple with the Glock, just taking down the entire Virtus.pro team, or just 3 parts of it, what was remaining, just with the Glock. And that's another example on how good that pistol is. And there's a poll result. So 55% of you guys at home believe that BP will take this map. They actually have the majority of the votes. The majority of the viewers think that VP will take this one 2-0, while 45% of you guys think that VG will make the comeback to bring us into a third map here. And right now, it is looking, well, it could go either way right now. So we do have 5 pistols in the hands of VP as it puts out short, picking up 2 early frags there, which is a great start for Virtus.pro. If they can get a third one here in lowers, that would be amazing for the Russians. But right now it's a 5v3, Even though Dosia and Kuch is low and they only have one gun, that's still a great scenario right now for VP to actually bring something into this round. So let's see here. A lot of robot puns going into the chat.
Unavoidable.
Unavoidable. We have to get you to Denmark, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Just place you in our basement and then bring back the pests. Feed you like once a day.
As long as it's pizza.
Yeah. Right now, Smith is making his way up long, and he's going for that second through the smoke. And to be honest, right now he's not sitting pretty, only with 6-4. But still, Smith is a guy that is a lot of times just not noticed in the VeryGames lineup. But he's actually such a solid player in important situations, just like this one. Just taking out 2 frags. We saw it on Mirage. He was a stand-up player for VeryGames, and he can kind of save the team when the rest of the team is not playing up to par. And he should get a lot more acknowledgement than he's currently getting. But Scream, of course, the main star at the moment for VeryGames, has picked up yet another frag. So here we go. Right now, Virtus.pro just cleaning up VeryGames, it looks like. It's currently a 4v2, but let's have a look. We do have Kenny S with the AWP. Smith might have a chance of picking up a couple of frags, but he will miss them in the end. They will move up onto short now to go into the speed bomb site. Angel, oh, actually no. As I say that, the bomb is returning together with his teammate into middle. Oh, Smith with the game sense, knowing exactly where Angel was. And just to clarify those guys, none of these players are actually cheating. They are just that good at knowing where their opponents are. And Kenyas, wow. Another great example of game sense. Just putting that flash there into middle. Just making sure that if someone was just right behind his tail, he would have flashed them. Now he can get that bomb down, make it into 1v2. Maybe he can secure the hat-trick here to bring VeryGames back into the match. Almost on par with Virtus.pro, but Virtus.pro still has the lead. And they do have the 2v1 in this situation. So let's see here what will happen. Fox is awaiting orders from Dosia. And he's taking out Kenny S. So Virtus.pro is going to take this round. And yeah, Fox coming in with the defuse, making it 11-8 in this matchup.
Yeah, it's a good play there for Virtus.pro. So I was just really sort of missing half of it because of what's happening with my internet. But it's a smart play from Virtus.pro. Kenny S did quite well there for the French team, but unable to really finish out. I mean, 1v2 with the open hand, needed to get the bomb down quickly. He did do part of that. He's unable to grab the frags though.
Yeah, we do see that early boost coming onto short from Virtus.pro. Angel and Dosia both being boosted up on that, and very defensive setup for VeryGames. Here are almost going into long or short. The question is, what will come out of this? Will it be a big score for Virtus.pro, or will it just be VeryGames just playing out smartly, just staying defensive? And it looks like we're going to have some kind of battle here in mid. As I'm going to follow Kenny S as he takes down Angel. Probably going for the second one, but it is going to go to Adrian. He takes Smith down to 13 HP as NBK gets his way out at short. Robot, what are you doing? Oh, chat. You guys. Kenny S once more, though, will pick up a frag, and oh, a third one coming in from Kenny S, showing immaculate AWP control as Fox is transferring towards that B bomb side while the entire VG team is going onto A. So, Plant will be coming in here, and there's nothing the CTs can do about it. They are going to save their weapons. They know exactly what's happening. And it's going to be 9-11, so looks like VeryGames really can get back into this game. Hopefully, for the sake of the game, we can get an interesting one. Bring us to a third map. Hopefully also an overtime or something somewhere in there. Of course, if you follow the stream, you'll know that I love overtime to an insane extent. As Dosia will be picking off one, which is okay. Same with the gun and getting one kill is okay, but still, terrorists are getting that bomb down, getting the best of almost the entire Virtus.pro team. And yeah, it's going to be 9-11 so far. And Rob will reboot his internet, so I'm going to just solo cast here for a couple of minutes. until he gets back. And we can have a look at the scoreboard so far. We do have Dozier with 20-10. On the other side, we do have Kenny S with 19-14, and then followed by Scream, 14-12. Not going to brag or anything, actually I will. But I have Dozier, Scream, and Kenny S on my dream team. Just saying. Just saying, I know the guys. Know exactly how good they are. Oh, what a arrogant bitch I am. Sorry about that. But yeah, so far early damage being dealt. Fox taking down to 79 damage. And good grenade taking Smith's existing down HP. NBK trying to do some damage out long. But still, Kushi pushing here into low. Might be able to pick up the frag here. Oh, wow. Huge pistol frag. Means a lot. And now they will have 2 AKs. This CT team probably saving 2 of them. And the 2 pistols will go for the exit frags. Let's see here. What's going to go down in the end of this round? Doshi just trying to spray him through. Smith with a nice little one. Adrian trying to make his way along, but he's going to be taken out. And there we go. It's going to be the last man standing right now for Virtus.pro. That is Dozier. With an AK-47, we'll look to save this one as Smith and NBK already have picked up a couple of frags, and there goes NBK down, not getting his hat-trick at all. And Dozier will land himself on 21 frags so far this game. Scream now being taken over by NBK in score, not in frags, currently 13-15. But yeah, Virtus.pro looking quite good here as they will dance around a little bit in spawn. But yeah, to be honest, these guys are just impressing me so much. It's almost insane how well they have developed into Go, coming off from 1.6 where they were insanely good. Not top 3 in the world good, but they were at least in the top 10 in 1.6 and very, very talented. But now it's changed that into Go, where they are, apart from the guys from ESC and parts of the team from NIP, this is the team that has developed best into Go so far, in my opinion. I'm basing this off of their SLTV Star Ladder final against ESC Gaming and their season there, plus this match where they currently are besting VeryGames, the best source team there ever was, I can almost with certainty say, and the second team in the world, as the statistics say right now. But this is, of course, another buy round. Very important since we are so very close. And let's have a look here. Oh, nice from Kenny S picking off Fox. And yeah, these guys, of course, were known, as far as I'm concerned, known as Moscow 5 back in the day when that organization existed. And back then they were also really good. There's a guy pointing out they might even have been top 5 in the world. And it's probably true. They were insanely strong at that point. And right now they are saving their weapons. The bomb is planted once more on this A bomb side. Adrian and Kushi saving their weapon on that B bomb side. Dozier in the pit. And it's going to be 11-11 with VG right now on the terrace side. As we can see, it is currently 5-1. It's going to be 6-1 for VeryGames on the T side. And they are looking like they want to come back. So, Adrian will be taken down. And terrorists win. Yep, we're just going to connect Rob to the call once more here. I'm going to switch to me as I can call him up. And here we go. He has that red internet call quality information, internet problem. Oh no, Rob. But yeah, we're going to jump straight back into the game as soon as we can. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So currently the score is 11-11. And Virtus.pro and VeryGames still fighting for this one. Hopefully they can bring us into the third map. Of course, you can see on your screen, VP are leading 1-0 in map score.
Yeah, let's hope my internet doesn't screw up anymore.
Rob is back. Yay!
Hi.
And you're not sounding like a robot.
Yet.
Not yet.
We see the first frag coming out for Fox anyway. He does take down existence on short. Adren tagged to 25 HP. I've missed quite a lot of action there because I actually restarted my internet, so hopefully we should be alright now.
So right now we do have an 11-11 scoreline, as I said a couple of times now, and this is a round that can grant VeryGames the lead right now. They can win it, but Dosia still stands in the way of them, and Fox is now getting another headshot, going in for that second one. And Angel is holding down long, so right now it's looking great for VP. VG has actually been on quite a rise. The Scream pulls out a double kill. Pixel perfect with the AK-47, reminding us of an ace he did back in the Source days on this exact bomb site. Early now, NBK has a chance of taking down a couple of players. He has short, picks off Adrian, goes for the second one at the timing with that grenade. Nice from NBK. Now just Angel remaining. Angel, can he clutch it now? Would be absolutely sensational, to quote Tosspot, if he could take this one home. 50 HP remains, and he's going to save it. So no sensations this round, as Angel will save his FAMAS here. And the score's going to be 12-11 for VeryGames.
Yeah, and let's actually have a look at what I've missed. It's 7-1 in the second half now to VeryGames. Absolutely incredible. They've really come roaring out of this. I mean, look at the scorecard. Kenny has 20 for 15 now, and he's actually caught up with Dosia almost 22 for 11. So VeryGames are absolutely rip-roaring in the second half. Scream absolutely pixel perfect once again. I mean, it's only taken him 3 halves to actually learn how to aim again.
But yeah, like really, I personally hope for a comeback in this map after the great first half of Virtus.pro, and it looks like it's being served to me on a silver platter right now. As you said, 7-1 for VG right now on this terrace side, and knowing how well VP are playing in this matchup, knowing how well they are, this could be a huge comeback for VeryGames to bring us into the third map.
Yeah, I wouldn't write out Virtus.pro yet. They do need to change a few things up to stop this this French power train, if that's a word. Am I allowed to say that?
That's a word now. That's a word now, man.
The hashtag power train, yeah. We're saying 7-1 up, and to stop to shift in momentum, they really need to catch VeryGames off guard, maybe with something aggressive or a stack that VeryGames just didn't expect. I'm not sure what it is that they need to do, but as you can see, they're pretty much force buying most rounds now, and they're never going to really be able to stop the French from pushing onto bomb because they don't have their full complement of flashes or nades or smokes for that matter. Existence is tagged down to 42 there, so good work by Fox to keep them from pushing short for the meantime, but they've got 4 players there. NBK once again lurking long. It's a very old-fashioned strat that you see coming out there from VeryGames, but if it's working, I mean, why change it? They're actually going to move off towards mid now, and that's such amazing timing from NBK.
Oh, wow, he will be picked up by Angel, though, and Kenny should be able to nail that one, but he's not going to hit it. And this is looking quite good for Virtus.pro right now. The bomb is being planted now. There's 5 seconds remaining. 3v2 pulse plant scenario, but look at NBK's HP. He will probably be taken out by Dosia here as we move into Smith's 1v3 clutch scenario right now. He needs to pick up this first one, and Dosia is going to get the better of him. Hat trick coming in from the Russian, bringing him on insane amount of frags. 25-11 from Dosia this match, and that's going to bring us on 12-12, all tied up right now.
Something to do with me watching Virtus.pro.
Yeah, man, I don't even know. These guys, wow, this like, I hoped for a great game, but seeing VP take the first map and the second map, VG's map choice, being so close, this is all I could hope for, really. If I get an overtime now, I don't even know what I'm going to do. It's going to be hashtag tissues.
Virtus Fap.
Virtus Fap.
Hey, moving on.
We can't come back from that. We're going to go into a completely other area of discussion because there's no coming back.
We'll go into the weird part of YouTube.
Hashtag never again. But yeah, and VG and NBK will be making their way onto short right now. And Existence will be taken down as well here by Fox, doing good work together. But oh, Adrian coming in from behind. He will be picked off by Smith there. My mouth just went a little bit faster than my brain.
Use your words, Niels. Use your words.
As we do have Smith now coming in, picked off by Kusha. And that's not what VeryGames need at all, because right now, VP are playing this out perfectly. Wow. This is how this scenario should be played. And Kusha's so good. He's not even an AWP player. He just took a hat-trick with an AWP against VeryGames. And his team is now on 13-12. They're in the lead now with 1 round. Wow. This game, man.
I'm not even sure. It's just Kucha's absolutely incredible play with the AWP there. I mean, he's not even the team's primary AWPer, and he's sitting outside B. Adren does get tagged on the cross once again. Kenny S doing a lot of damage. But yeah, he's not the team's primary AWPer. That's Fox. But he's AWPing now on the CT side. And he just held down the B side by himself with an AWP against three rushing VeryGame players.
So right now, Kenny S is just slowly taking each corner, not wanting to give his AWP away. Yeah, right now, VG needs to do something to get the momentum back in their favor. Let's just have a quick look at the money. And the teams are looking quite equal. VG have 2 players with over 2k, but on the other hand, they have NBK with only 100. So looking quite similar in weapon and money status right now. Both being on the buy this round, but Virtus.pro having that 1-round lead is very important. Oh, nice headshot coming out of Angel, and Kenny S now has to tread lightly here on short, as he will actually be the aggressor with a good couple of flashbangs to take down Angel. Now will be on short to battle with another CT as his teammates, led by Existence, will rush forward into long as we do switch over to Dosia's perspective, taking down the second kill, and Kenny S now with the AWP. 1v4, no scope onto Fox, but still no way he can clutch this one.
Yeah, he still needs to grab 3 more frags if he wants to win this round. He's already picked up the only 2 frags that VeryGames have got in this round. Virtus.pro looking absolutely dominant once again. Something happened when I rejoined. I'm not going to put it down to me, but
wow, this is awesome to see, because personally, I wasn't regarding Virtus.pro this high before this Fnatic tournament started, but right now they're 2 rounds away from beating VeryGames 2-0. This is such an amazing result for them coming in to go, beating, like I said this so many times today, but the second best team in the world. Virtus.pro are looking so good, and look at Angel pushing forward, getting the double frag, but taken out by Scream. And I don't know how I was going to say this, but Virtus.pro are looking to take this one 15-12 on VeryGames map, being in the lead. Existence, the last man standing for the Frenchies. This is not how VeryGames saw this to be played out at all.
Yeah, Existence, last man standing, and unable to do enough damage with that pistol.
Wow.
15-12.
Wow. Wow. This is tissues.
Just wow.
Tissues, man. This is so insane. Look at
Dosia. We're on the brink of an absolutely incredible result here if Virtus.pro can finish this off.
They have Adrian and Dosia both at 20 and 28 frags, and NBK or Kenny S is the only one above 20 on the VeryGames team, but still, Virtus.pro is looking so good. But on the other hand, VeryGames are not out of it yet. They need 3 rounds to come back into this game and bring it to overtime. It's not impossible, but with the way Virtus.pro are playing right now, it is not very likely. They need some kind of magic to turn this one back. And Existence might be the bringer of that magic as he's taking down Dosia, the best player so far for Virtus.pro. Kush holding down that B-bomb side as Kenny S and Smith will be moving on to short. Let's switch over to Kenny S as I just messed that up completely. Kenny S will be picking up Fox, but Angel is still holding down short. Angel will be taken down by Scream, and now it's a 3v2 in the favor of the Frenchman. We do have Adrian and Kush still alive. Scream is with the bomb. Let's switch over to him. He's going to get that down. So very close this game. And Existence with another one. Currently,
he should have been able to take both of them, but he missed his shot onto Kucha, so he started spraying. Adren now in a clutch 1v3. Can he take down the final 2 players? He does have a kit now as well, but no nades, so it's going to be tough.
Yeah. Oh, this is so close, man. Adrian has a chance of winning this one on his own, but he's going to be taken out from the back. He's going to turn around, not getting the kill. VeryGames Scream taking him down. 15-13. Dosia 2 frags away from hitting that 30 bomb. Wow, guys, you have to watch this VOD. If you're watching this VOD, you're watching a legendary game already in Go. This is crazy.
It's absolutely incredible stuff. I mean, Dosia just leading the way. 28-13 against the second best team in the world. No big. Yeah, we got Angel pushing low with that Mag 7 actually.
Oh, he will actually get a frag. Auto Director not liking to watch Angel, but I'm going to switch over to him anyway. See if he can get a second one. He has picked up that AK-47, but he's going to be taken out by Scream, making it back now. Fox knows exactly where Scream is going to nade down just a couple of seconds too late. Scream not taking that much damage. NBK now is going to do battle along. Will pick up the headshot onto Dozier. Now 4v3, but HP on NBK and Scream are relatively low. But still, this can still happen.
Yeah, even with low HP, NBK and Kenny S can still hit the shots. It doesn't really matter what HP they're on. Cooch is still AWPing over towards B. He's holding mid and B. You've got Adrian and Fox both at A, and the commit once again coming in short from VeryGames. NBK lurking. So a pretty standard move from the team there, and they will take the A site uncontested almost.
Yeah, oh, there comes a nice little one from Fox, and bringing on in a 3v2. Adrian making his way into the bomb, so he might have a chance of picking up someone up here. Oh, no, he doesn't get it. But still, they are making their way in there. They're getting their position and play, but it's all on Adrian right now. He will pick up one. He goes for that second. Scream is now down. It's just onto Existence and NBK. Adrian can win this one. 1v2. But NBK is going to get the better of him with the headshot here. And that is 14-15. Ladies and gentlemen, one round away. Will it be a 2-0 for VP, or will it be an overtime on the second map? No matter what, this game has been exhilarating. It has been amazing. It has been a surprise. I'm running out of adjectives. Wow.
There are no words for it, man. It's been momentum shifts everywhere you look.
And now the chat is cheering for VG. Always cheering for the underdogs. That's nice to see, chat. But Angel gonna come in here with the back 7, but only picking up 1. Wow. If he could have picked up 2, that would have changed the route completely. And look at Fox. He's only on a pistol. This is the scrapes. This is the scraps, excuse me, of what Virtus.pro was on the former rounds. They are just on pistols, apart from Kusha, who's with that FAMAS, and VG are with AK-47s. This is looking highly likely right now for VeryGames to take this one to 15-15. And Existence will be picking up 1. It's just going to be maybe all on Kusha. If Kusha can't pick up this one, he's going to pick it up onto Smiths. But still, he needs to do a lot of damage with this weapon, as seeing as Adrian is only on a pistol. But they do have that bomb site still. The terrorists are making their way up there. Can VG take this to the overtime? But Kusha is in a good position. He's now 1v3. He's not going to take it. It's going to be an overtime. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Overtime.
Wow.
And those of you who watch this stream a lot, you will know how crazy I am about overtimes. This is actually, if the hashtag tissues wasn't, this is where hashtag tissues would have been invented, like overtimes. I am crazy about overtimes. Crazy comeback from VeryGames. I'm not even sure if are we gonna run a commercial break or something? We never had an overtime in this league, so we don't have any rules about it. So we're not being told anything, so we're just going to stay in game here and talk about it. So Rob, while I'm changing the logos into this overtime, can you just try to break down some of the amazing stuff that has happened so far in this game?
Well, 10-5 first off. Virtus.pro looked really good. So they had a pretty comfortable lead, and then they were looking great, and they went in, and they lost the pistol, as you'd expect with how overpowered the Glock is. We've already been through all of this stuff, so I won't go into it again. VeryGames made it 10-8. And then actually took the lead. And then Virtus.pro, out of nowhere, roared straight back into it and really started dominating the French team again. But then when they got to 15, it all just sort of fell down around them again. And VeryGames took advantage of that, started working what they're good at, and that's taking it slow, going short, grabbing the frag, sending a person late, and splitting the site. And it worked, and they eventually took it to 15 all. Yeah. And here we are, overtime.
Overtime, wow. Man. Overtime, and the players are not really ready yet. We're still missing 2 players from Virtus.pro. So this is a good time while the players are taking a little piss, just going to the toilet, to give a big shout out to the sponsors. Of course, ISO, making all the lovely monitors. We need some of them in our studio. They'll probably come in at some point. But also a big love to XSplit and Ava Media. This stream is actually produced. We have that Ava Media code right here. It's not actually in the package, it's in the computer. But big shout outs to those guys, and as well Fnatic. And right now while you're watching, if you like this, if you like Counter-Strike, if you like close matches, pro gamers, overtimes, then you should click that subscribe button that is in the middle of your screen. It costs you $5 a month. But for that $5, you're going to get an ad-free stream, no ads. You're going to get a nice little icon when we get it made, so you can like be special in the chat and say, look at me, I'm amazing on the internet. And you're also going to get an access into our community gathers, which is something we're going to do on a weekly basis, where you're going to play with myself, you're going to play with Foinks, you're going to play with probably also Rob, and we're going to invite some pro gamers from all the teams, so you can have a little chat, have a fun gather with these guys. And last but not least, we're going to have giveaways, so you can win amazing gear like this SteelSeries keyboard and whatnot. So go click that subscribe button, and of course, last but not least, it supports us. We are still in debt in this little company thing we have right now. So every thing you can support us with means a lot to us. And yeah, big shout out to all of you guys who already have subscribed to us. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Looks like the players are almost ready now. I mean, it's still in the warm-up, but everyone's at the server and they're saying they're ready. So can we get some hype in the chat? I want to see an army of #hype in the chat right now for this overtime. #hype. Go ride it. Go ride it right now. I want to see an army of #hype. Hype. And yeah, I am not the slimmest person in the world. I actually know that. What a surprise. A gamer is not fit. That's like, oh wow, you know, Ronaldo, he's actually pretty good at running. Oh shit, what a surprise. But yeah, #hype is now in the chat.
Hype.
Getting this one hyped up. Not just StarCraft that can hype events, we do it as well. As we're right now waiting for the admin, so we can get this pain train, beat us to rolling. Of course, you can also just tune into the stream if you don't have the money to support us. If you do so, I would advise you to turn off ad block if you're using that. With ad block, you're not going to see any ads, but you're not going to support us. So we get nothing from sending commercials. So, mop. But yeah, big shout outs to all the chat and all the subscribers. Big love. And now we are ready to go, guys. Overtime coming up right now. Virtus.pro versus VeryGames. VeryGames starting out as the T side. Virtus.pro on the CT side. And what did you say? Transition. That was ridiculous. But now we're ready. Of course, we do have a Virtus.pro, Dosia, Kusha, Fox, Angel, Adrian, and for VeryGames, Kenya, Scream, Existence, and Smiths, and last but not least, NBK. So France versus Russia, plus a guy from Kazakhstan. Really looking forward to this overtime. Of course, I've said it a million times already, but if Virtus.pro wins this overtime, they win the entire game, and they are onto the grand finals. If VG win it, then we're going to go into a third map. And can I get a viewer count right now from Foinks? How many people are watching? 3,900. Get 4,000, guys. #hype.
Hype. I'm just going to pipe it and say that every time you say hype.
Yeah.
Not really gone live yet. I'm not really sure what's going on.
No, they're just chatting in. What is wrong?
What is wrong? Well, admin, you screwed it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Great. So that's a classic little transition. We know.
It's all it is people building up suspense. So don't worry about it.
This is a big suspense train, and here we go. Yeah. Also, big shout outs to the guys who actually bought Twitch Turbo, supporting Twitch. Supporting Twitch is good, but supporting us is better.
So I'm supporting both you and Twitch.
Yeah,
and that kind of guy.
Yeah, that kind of guy. That kind of guy.
So, we're just going to be waiting for so long for this.
By the way, just to hype you even more, we're going to tell you how overtime actually works. I already know this, but you guys at home don't know this, so we're going to let Rob explain it so you can seem clever.
We're playing MR3, right?
Yeah, we're playing MR3, 10k.
Yeah, so what happens is it's obviously the standard layout is an MR15, so max round 15 each half, so first to 16 obviously wins. If you get to the end of the game and it's 15 all, as we've got here, it then goes into overtime, which is a max round 3. But obviously, because you're only playing 3 rounds, you don't have time to build up an economy, which is so important in CSGO and in CS in general. So what you do is you actually start with 10k start money. So it's best of 3. So you play 3 rounds on each side, and obviously first to 4 wins.
Yeah.
And you start with 10k each restart.
Yeah. So a lot of cash, a lot of kills, a lot of action. I just sloganed the entire overtime theme right there.
And it is going to be very, very tense because Virtus.pro know if we can take this, we have beaten the second best team in the world. VeryGames know if we win this, we have just made a huge comeback and we're going to have so much momentum going into the final map. Yeah, so all to play for.
And everything, every little thing counts. So you might see Rob and I like even scream at things we normally wouldn't scream at, and scream at things that normally wouldn't be scream worthy, pun intended. But yeah, like everything counts. One little kill can change the entire round in here, and everyone is just on their toes because it's overtime. And you know this from watching a soccer game if you're from America, or football if you're a normal person. Hi, Don. But yeah, you know that in an overtime, just everything matters. So this is as tense as it gets right now. Only way it get even tenser is if tenser is actually a word. If it was the grand final and it was the third map, but really, this is why I watch and I like CS. I follow CS for this, the overtimes.
Yeah, that's the only reason you ever stream.
Yeah, man. This stream should call Overtime TV, and now 10k and go.
Here we go.
Come on.
I think they've actually taken eBot off because it was causing so many problems.
Oh, well. I like eBot, but when it's not working correctly, that's of course sad. And now we are ready to go live. Ladies and gentlemen, overtime between Virtus.pro and Team VeryGames here on DDoS 2. Who will come out on top? Who will go to the grand final? Will it go straight to the grand final 2-0 for Virtus.pro? Will it go into a third map? Hashtag hype, hashtag tissues. Now we are going straight into this. Rob, what's going to go down in this round?
Wow, I'm not really sure. We've got a very aggressive push from Fox on short. He's actually taken down by Smith from lower. And you got two Virtus.pro players there. Angel getting the reply and Scream taken down as well. So, great play from Virtus.pro, getting a 2-for-1 trade. And, oh, Kenny S, smart shot there. So, it's a 3-on-3 and Kenny S, Screams and NBK all hanging around this long area. Cooch has actually pushed all the way through into T-spawn. He may be able to get a backstab onto existence if he's quick.
And there's Kucha right now into T-spawn, making his way in there. Doji just needs to hold him off at long for a second, allowing Kucha to come in and backstab from behind. But Existence somehow already knows this, positioning himself to take down Kucha as he makes it in. Let's see here from Existence. Oh, he goes away. So Kucha will now have an open shot onto the guy along, which is Kenny S. He's going to take him down, and that's going to be so much easier. Now Kucha comes in for the second. Not with the third, it's just now on NBK, and Dozier takes him out in the end. And to like kind of explain the dynamic of an overtime, usually it's way CT based because it's weapons and it's just positions, and I have no idea, but statistics tells us that CT is the favorite side in overtimes. And right now, Virtus.pro are getting the lead. Usually we see actually 3-0s on that CT side, so if you just get one round on that T side, you actually have a chance of winning it just by that. If you get two, that's magnificent. But right now, VG are pushing into this B bomb site, getting the fire down. Kucha getting a kill through the door, but he's taken down to 26 HP. It's a 4v4. Natal coming in. The bomb is getting planted right now for Team VeryGames on that terrace side. And let's see here. Bomb will get planted.
Yep, so VeryGames actually going for a fast commit straight onto the B bomb site, and it's worked well for them so far. You've got all four of the Virtus.pro players on this B ramp, and they're all going to try and commit at the same time.
Yeah.
Great flash coming over.
Yeah, let's see here. Dosia will actually have a chance of pushing in now. Picks up Existence. Goes for that second one. We do have Scream on only 58 HP. Dosia on 46. Fox with that AWP on 100, and it looks like they're going to save it. Dosia will be taken out, but Fox... Oh, he misses a shot. That's dangerous. He misses a second, and that's an AWP lost. So that is already a round for Team VeryGames. One round is good on a T side. If they can get 2 rounds, that is amazing. But still, Virtus.pro are a solid side, and they should be able to take this last one.
Yeah, and something that's quite interesting about economy actually in MR3, although you wouldn't really expect to see economy being a big issue after starting with 10k, but if you buy an AWP in the first round like Kenny S did, and then you lose the round, he actually only had 4.7k, so he was actually unable to buy his own AWP, got a drop, but then they won the round, so now the economy's back in kilter with both of the teams.
And a slight difference to note is that Kucha now is the main AWP for some reason for Virtus.pro, seeing that Fox just missed 2 shots there in the end, and Kucha now has picked up a double frag in this last round of the first half in the overtime. That looks like a good choice right now.
Yeah, Kucha obviously did AWP in 1.6 to an extent, but obviously Fox was the primary AWPer for Virtus.pro. But as we saw at the end of last half, Kucha's still absolutely incredible with it as well.
So right now, Smith will be making his way in here. He needs some kind of miracle to make it into the bomb site. He's not going to get that second kill. Scream, on the other hand, might have a chance. Picked off Dosia. Now in a 1v3. He was in a 1v4. Now in 1v3 needs to pull out a hat trick out of a hat, which basically makes it a hat trick. But Angel will end his misery. And no need for stupid puns, as it will be 2-1.
Yeah, so we got 2-1. And it's Virtus.pro will be feeling quite confident, but you know, as you said, it's a quite CT-sided thing in general over time. So VeryGames will be feeling that they may be able to 3-1 this. That one round will give them a massive confidence boost, and Existence will be absolutely screaming at them to to make this count and make that one round count. So you got Kenny S. Smith and Existence actually picking up AWPs here.
Oh wow! We can get that scoreboard away for a second. The logos are fitting, and you can see a plethora of AWPs coming in for VeryGames. And the first battle will happen as Dosia takes out NBK with a running headshot. But still 3 AWPs alive for VeryGames. Let's see where the terrorists are positioned. Existence is now on long to take care of Dosia, but Fox is still there with the AWP for the terrorists.
Dosia didn't even care at long. He just ran out, no flashes, peeking straight onto NBK.
I don't know how he did that, but somehow it happened. And yeah, of course, no ad breaks here. We don't have time for that. You already love the sponsors, we know that. So, just going to jump straight into the game. But yeah, 1-man advantage right now due to the heavy frag of Dosia in that early round. On that early part of the round. And now, right now, Kenny S will have this work cut out for him. The AWP seem to be working for VeryGames. But right now, Fox bringing it back with the frag onto Kenny S. 3v3 right now. And Fox still with the bomb. And they can actually waltz straight into the B bomb site if they want to. Oh wow, Existence picked up one with the pistol there. And Smith now has a chance once more through the smoke, but he's not going to take the shot. Not wanting to show his position. Fox is running into B with that bomb. His teammate is outside of B. And here comes the flash. No flashbang. He's just going to go straight in and plan it.
Yeah, so 2v2 now, Kucha and Fox with the bomb down. Smith's and Existence, both with AWPs, if I'm not mistaken. No, Existence has traded up for an M4 now.
And it's all on Existence. 1v2. It's going to be 3-1 for VP. If he doesn't take it, he does take down Kucha. Now 1v1 versus Fox. But remember, Fox is an AWP. He takes the first shot, but doesn't kill Existence. Existence has to advance as he comes in from behind. He'll not get the frag. The Glock of Fox is too strong as he picks up the hat-trick. And that is 3-1 for Virtus.pro here in the overtime. 1 round away, as they were in the regular time, from taking the win here of Dust 2, taking it 2-0 over VG and facing, most likely, sorry to kill the hype, NIP in the grand final.
Yeah, I wouldn't write Nexus out after this showing, though. Whoa, what is Existence doing peeking long with this gun now?
Yeah.
Virtus.pro with a 3-1 lead, and they do have a man lead. Oh wow, that spray down. Unable to do enough there as Dosia takes him down long. So a lot of damage has gone down early in the round. Yeah,
they went into something like a 3 or 4-man mid push, and it didn't really pay out that well for them, but they got some frags. They traded some kills for a lot of HP, but still, if they get Fox down, he's only on 14. It's a 4v2, but look at the HP for the entire VeryGames lineup. 40, 36, 4 and 50, while Kuja and Adrian is both at 100, as Adrian will take down NBK. Let's see if we can follow where Adrian is. He's at long, as Kuja takes down one. This looks like the end. It's all on Kenny S and Scream. Can they pull it back now for VeryGames, or will Virtus.pro be the first finalist here in the Fnatic FragOut League? Kenny S and Scream, 2 very seasoned players in Go. They have the chance of making the clutch. Question is, will they do it? Ah, no! Kuja takes down Kenny S, and now it's all on Scream. Scream the machine. Can he do the clutch here? 1v3. He gets the first one. Can he get the second? He goes for it. No, he doesn't get it. And that is win for Virtus.pro. Overtime win. 2-0 on D-Dust 2. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Gee, that was incredible.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing play from the Russian outfit there.
And just the game being amazing, but if I missed the game and I just came back and saw VP won it 2-0, I would be like, what? Because this is not taking anything away from VP and being extremely good, but no one expected them to win, and definitely not 2-0. You even said it. You said 2-1 and then win for VP in the third overtime or something like that in the third map. And I was kind of laughing at that. Yeah, that would be cool, like, but VG are going to take it to 2-0. It's not going to be a problem. Virtus.pro are so good. Just going to put that bomb out there. Now you know, if you didn't. But yeah, that has been an extremely exciting game right now. We're not going to do any more tonight, as I can tell you that ESC is currently behind against FM Toxic. You can catch that if you go onto Twitch TV and then click CSGO directory. You can probably catch a stream there. Before we go, big shout-outs to the sponsors, of course, Ava Media right there, Expert in the corner, and of course also ISO. And great thanks to Fnatic for hosting the league. Big thanks to Rob, aka Follow Rob on Twitter, for casting with me. I'm also at Follow Risk. Thanks is at Funkstex. That's going to be dropped in the chat. We're at Facebook, facebook.com/MyESPlanet. And do remember to send your ideas for the chat icon badge for subscribers to Funkstex email. That's going to be dropped in the chat as well. The best icons will be put on our Facebook, and then you guys can vote for which one you like. And yeah, once more, remember to click that subscribe button. Not the follow, click the subscribe, pay some money, and yeah, everything's going to be good in the world. With that being said, we're going to see you tomorrow for NIP versus Nexus, the second semi-final. We're going to figure out who's going to face VP in the grand final of the Fnatic FragOut League. From all of us here on ESP TV, have a great night.